Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Panther ball club as they interplay here. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't they? And now
they start on the ground with McCaffrey. And right away, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
To put it mildly, that is not the way anyone wants to start off a game. You fumble on your first offensive snap. But now what you're worried about is, does that linger throughout the game for your guys on offense? And how's the defense going to handle it? Because no one expects to run out on the field on the first play and have to all of a sudden start to play themselves.
Well, for a little bit, we thought his story had concluded, but not to be 7. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. A first down throw from Mayfield. Trying to get it to Anderson, but it's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. 30, 10, 5, and it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. Well, we went from scoreless to 13-0 in a hurry. First, their offense had the touchdown, and now the defense comes through with 1.
You can't get a better 1-2 punch than that. Ball for touchdown offense by getting 1 on defense. If they keep that effort up, you'll take the other sideline out of this one very quickly.
Succop for the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick finish
into this game, eager to see how they would hold up in man coverage. But on that play, they held up quite well.
4th down, so Jake Camarda is out there. And now on 4th and 1, it's a fake. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. A big breakdown defensively there on the fake punt. Turns into a huge play and a first down. And I don't know what the method is to know when to dial up a fake punt, when not to. Whatever the method there, it worked for him.
I think you actually did explain it. There is no method. It's just a feel, a sense, and a healthy dose of guts in order to call that play in that situation.
Mayfield to throw it. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mayfield. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. DJ Moore, 31 yards. And the Panthers are able to cut into that deficit. But Baker Mayfield only 6'1", but he can certainly sling it, and we saw evidence of that right there.
And I'm telling you, nothing will light up a crowd more than a play like that. Here in the stadium, all eyes were on the receiver streaking downfield, and you know everyone was thinking, throw it, he's open. What a connection there for the touchdown.
And that wound up traveling at even 58 yards in the air, according to
Nolan. Was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
And some space here. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big strike like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
The offense on 3rd down, they've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 4. They'll look to throw. And he loses the football a second time. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. He's got room at the 30. And he returns it to the end zone. A fumble recovery touchdown for the Bucs. Charles, they are putting on a show right now. I mean, with that fumble return for the touchdown, you think about the size of this advantage. Heck, it's a 4-score game right now, and we're still in the first half.
And that has to be the highlight, Brandon, with how infrequently we see fumbles return to the house. But if you aren't inclined to pick this as the game signature play so far, you do have no shortage of alternatives to select from. This has been nothing short of a clinic. And as noted, we still have a half a ball to play.
Suck up for the extra point. On third down, Mayfield. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And some room to roam now. And he returns it to the end zone. A fumble recovery touchdown for the Bucs. Well, Charles, I mean, things just seem to be getting worse and worse for one sideline. Or flip it over after that fumble return for a touchdown. Better and better on the opposite end. What an impressive first-half performance.
And, partner, I know the saying in the NFL goes that no lead is safe. But I will say that this one seems pretty secure. And if we continue to see plays like that, I'm going to switch back and say this lead is safe.
Extra point try now for Suckup.
Shows on the scoreboard.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. They're going to look to throw. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. And the Bucs are going to take possession of the football.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
And the Buccaneers getting ready to go as they take the field. And they split the up. It's 3rd down. Now Mayfield. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And nothing but daylight ahead. And he returns it to the end zone. A fumble recovery touchdown for the Bucs. Second time he's lost a fumble. This one hurts more. It's returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressured, hurried, harassed the whole game.
Well, the offensive line not giving him a lot of help.
Not a lot of help, but the bottom line, he's got to take care of the football.
So a dime set here on 3rd down. To throw, Mayfield. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder, Jimmy Ward. Well, there are several factors at play for why they face this deficit right now, Charles, but that's now 3 interceptions that he has thrown and just giving the football away pretty careless here in the opening half.
Yeah, I know that all of our...
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, Mayfield. Throw left side, McCaffrey's got it. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
At their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Again, it's Walker. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. Well, that is a running back who is not about to go down easily. He fought his way through the contact until the seas opened up for him.
Yeah, and this defense has had its share of problems getting guys to the ground. And here's another example. They never should have allowed this play to gain as many yards as it did. Before tackling early in the play led to big yardage after the fact.
And the next-gen stats shows us the
line coach is frustrated and upset that he's been hit that many times already. He doesn't really care that they hold now. Just don't let him get
in trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. That's Akeem Hicks, the towering NFL vet, coming in for the sack. This defense, they just continue to feast. 5 sacks now as a unit. It's been quite an afternoon getting to the quarterback.
And we're seeing it come from a variety of places as well. Sometimes just the guys up front getting to him.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession of the football.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A really good pickup of 28 yards. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth, when the ball's arriving and there's a...
The Chiefs with the football as we start the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with 2nd down and less than a yard. Now Mahomes. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. A gain there of 30 big ones.
That's a great job of working the sideline right there. I love how he tracked the football the whole way. Just reached up and pulled it in. Had excellent field presence to understand where he was in order to make that play happen.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Throwing on 2nd down. Jackson. That's into the hands of Crochet. And in for the Ravens touchdown. James Crochet. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they
incomplete. 4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Fielded just inside the 30. Mostert hit, and he drops the ball. There he goes, right side. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown. First down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. They'll go option to the short side. And he's got some space here. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 48 yards, as his guys have now moved out in front. So a design run all the way, and he took it the distance. I don't know that anybody saw that coming.
Well, on this play, how about the vision of it? Being able to see the open field, make his move, and get there. Oftentimes, defenses have a spy for the quarterback position to try and take care of it. On that play, if they did, it certainly didn't
lost.
work. Yeah, it is lead. What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up fourth down here.
Touchdown! John Mechie with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Buccaneers answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead. But plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown on the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here, and they were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
Brady will look to throw for it. And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they up their lead to 3. A gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Jackson going to hold on to this. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson with touchdown number 3 here in this game, and 17 now on the year. And the Ravens use the last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Option play, and they'll hand to Dobbins. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down at 6. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. Here's Jackson. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running?
And he coughs up the football near his own goal line. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And this defense has broken it open as they return it to the house for 6. But that's got to be so disappointing for a defense. You force the fumble, think you got a chance at a turnover, and instead, not only do you give up the football, you also give up a touchdown as well. Brady in the offense. Down by 11, a little under 50 seconds to go. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But 3rd down coming up.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
That means there's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Brady to throw for it on 4th down. He's going to let it fly. And incomplete on the deep ball. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. Down to a knee goes Jackson, and that should seal it.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right? Just us against the world and get it done. How happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a offense runs out, we get a peek at the man under center. 2nd-year quarterback Davis Mills out of Stanford.
And this is a game for grit, determination, and somehow finding a way not to panic. What a horrible start for them. I mean, they haven't won a game yet. So now, as a quarterback, you're not just talking to your team. You've got to demonstrate to them what they need to do to win. He's got to be the leader by how he plays.
Mills looking to the air right away. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Christian Fulton. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. Then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Doing there, and that'll make it second down. This defense for the Titans, they were excellent a week ago in that victory over Indianapolis.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's what you would consider a goal for each and every defense because
looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Caleb Farley. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did and came through with a big-time pick six.
But he put it right where it needed to be.
Yeah, and that little extra pace that he had on the pass, that required a little extra concentration for him, didn't it? Ball can get on you pretty quick in that manner, and he handled it well and picked up the first down.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That goes for a gain of 31. That's a catch of some significance. It's number 631 of his career, and why that's significant, it ties him with Hall of Famer Raymond Berry.
Who was one of the most precise route runners at any position during his time in his career. So I think that we're seeing something very similar here. He may not have known Raymond Berry, but he goes about his business the same way. Understands how defenses are going to play, understands where the leverage is, and goes away from it to the tune of 631 catches.
So now following the big play, they've got a first and goal all the way down at the 10. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Robert Tonyan, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Packers are on the board first here this afternoon. That was quite the call down around the goal line on 4th and goal.
Yeah, they fake the run, pull it out, throw it, and as a defense, I've been in that spot before, and we see it all the time. You almost have to overcommit against the run.
Carry there at 2nd and goal.
As large as the air attack has gotten them down here, but now is where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
2nd down and goal. Rodgers. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. This could... did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Now, here's the call.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is...
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 34-yard line. Rodgers to Kyle, good for a Green Bay first. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Connects with Watson on the comebacker. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
More of the same right here. This first quarter has been a delight for them. Another big pickup through the air. And right now, they're looking to drop the big elbow here in the first quarter.
As he gets it to the 30-yard line. The offense on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. Here it's 3rd and 3. Goff now looking to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it, and the Packers are going to take possession of the football. Boy, we've seen a lot of mistakes here in this first half, and another there on the interception.
Yeah, they're certainly starting to pile up, aren't they? Because, let's face it, we expect a miscue here and there, but they're already down 3 scores and still giving the ball away. If they want to get back into this one, they've got to take care of the ball because right now the way they're playing doesn't say a whole lot for their chances.
And that is sack number 7 for him on the year. So now after the sack, Mills and the Texans needing to navigate a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked up by Kaiser White. 20, 10, 5, and he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Well, CD, these two teams barely off the buses, and this defense already has a sack and now the interception and the pick-6 to take the lead.
Partner, you'd have to think that this was part of their game plan coming in because they wanted to embrace an aggressive mindset and attack on defense. They were trying to force that quick miscue, and I would say if their plan worked.
Mills to Cooks there, and that connection good for a Houston first. A first down throw for Mills. Throw lefts, and now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. So a week ago, now look, whenever an undefeated team goes down, you always hear some say, well, we needed that. I don't know, Charles, is that a narrative that you buy into?
Well, I haven't met a coach yet that feels like they needed that loss. You know, that's not something that they're in favor of. But I do know this. People like us, our colleagues, all of us in the media, constantly hammering a team that's undefeated. Hey, do you think you can do it the whole season? Can you carry it the whole way? That does wear down a group. And sometimes that loss, get us off your back, you can move forward from there.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.